Farmers, my name is Dan and I'm the developer of the maps4fs tool. In this tutorial, I will explain you how you can edit OSM data or use custom OSM files to generate your map. Just a reminder, the data that you see on your generated map comes from OpenStreetMap website. So if some objects are missing or misplaced, you can go there and edit them. And right now, let's hit generate button to see what we'll have on our region here. So my map was generated and we can see different previews here. Let's check the textures preview. And if we'll zoom in, we will see that there's some buildings here, but nothing here. But if I will switch to the satellite image, I will see that there should be some buildings in this region, but they are not appear on my map. As I said, the data comes from the OpenStreetMap website. So right now I will go there and switch to the edit mode. One important note here that you need to register on this website for this feature to be available for you. So this is how OpenStreetMap looks in the edit mode. I will zoom in to see some objects here. And for example, I would like to add this particular building to my map. We'll use the area tool and we'll create a polygon here. Now the most important part of the editing the data. I need to assign a specific tag for this polygon. In my case, it's a building, so I will select this one, building features, building. And in this case, you will see this tag section where the building is yes or true. So the reason I explaining this particular thing about tags, it's because maps4fs uses these tags to draw the texture. So let's go to the repo and find this section in the repo. It's a texture schema, and if you take this out, we will see that in this case, for example, we see text from OpenStreetMap website. So if you're creating an object, it should be also included in the texture schema. For example, if we add grassland, it will be created as grass. And if we will create an object with text, for example, wood or tree row, it will be added as a forest. So let's get back to the OpenStreetMap website. So I created an object, assigned a correct tag for it, and now I need to commit the changes for it. So I will hit the save button, describe what I've done here, and then I will be able to use the upload button. So I will describe my changes, edit, built-in. And right now I can hit the upload button. So my building was added to the OpenStreetMap website, and now I can generate a new map with this building on it. So I can go back to the generator. And one important thing that I need to mention here is that if I will hit the generate button right now, nothing will change it, because this building will not appear on this map unless you disable the cache. So I will go to the texture settings and uncheck this checkbox. In this case, the new data will be pulled from the OpenStreetMap website and used for generation. It's very important. Don't forget to use it. So my map was generated. Let's check the preview once more. And we will see that this building was added to my map. And this is how you can edit public version of the OpenStreetMap data on the website. But it's not the only option available here. So this is how you can edit public version of the OpenStreetMap data, but it's not the recommended approach when using maps4fs, and I will explain you why. If you make some changes and maybe some of them will not be good enough, there's other users of the community can come and reverse the changes. So all your hard work of improving the map will be in the trash bin. And that's why I recommend to use a custom OSM file where you can do anything you want and no one will come and remove it. To create our custom OSM file, we'll need JOSM software, and if you're using the modern Windows, it's kinda easy to find and install it. You can just go to Microsoft Store, hit JOSM here, and here's the app. In my case, it's already installed, so you just hit this button and it will appear in Windows. If you're using some outdated versions of Windows, you can go to the official website of this tool and download it from here. Cool. Let's create our custom OSM file in JOSM. So we'll hit New Layer, and now we need to go to Imagery, select the map you prefer, for example E3, and in my case it's already in the region of interest, but in your case you maybe need to find it manually. So as you can see, we have satellite images here, but we don't have any OSM data. So we can go to File, Download Data, select the region we need to download. Looks good enough, or maybe I will draw it like this, and hit the download button. After it, the OSM data will appear in our software and we can start editing it. You need to remove all the relations from this window, all of them. Select and then hit this button. They will be removed. If you don't do it, the file will be broken and you can't use it for map generation. So now let's save our custom OSM file and try to generate map from it. So we just need to hit the Save As, select the path to the file and save it. In my case, I will call it custom OSM and hit the save. It's ready. Let's go to the generator. We will need this expert settings here and upload custom OSM file. Let's browse it and select. And now we will just hit generate button and wait a little bit. So the map was generated. It misses some data because we need to edit manually, but it worked. And now I will show you how you can break and restore the custom OSM file. And the reason why I'm explaining you how you can break the custom OSM file, because it's a very common issue when someone works with custom OSM files and breaks them accidentally. So earlier I said that you need to enable expert mode, and now let's try to remove some object here. For example, this one. I will select it, hit delete button, and then save my OSM file. And now let's try to use this custom OSM file to generate the map, and we will see what happens. So the map was generated, but the preview looks incorrect at all. That's because the OSM file was broken, and now we'll need to repair it. But first, a couple of words of why it's not working anymore. That's because when you removing the objects, you should not use the delete option. You should use purge, and it's Ctrl-Shift-P. In this case, the object will be removed completely from custom OSM file. And if you use ordinary delete, in this case, it will be marked as for delete, and in this case, this file won't work. So purging is a correct way to remove objects. You should use this approach. But what should I do if I made some mistakes in OSM file, but before I create a lot of changes there? Is this my file can go to trash? No. In this case, you need to go to the module toolbox, see the textures and depth section, and you need this tool, fix a custom OSM file. Simply upload your file here, and then hit this button. So in this case, a lot of errors was fixed in this file, and now you can download it and use for map generation. Let's try it. And as you can see, the file was fixed and the map was generated successfully. And in this case, you will not lose your changes. So this is a recommended way to remove objects. You should storage them. And also you need to remove all the relations from the custom OSM file. And if you accidentally broken something, remember that you can fix the file in the modder toolbox. Okay, and now we're ready to talk why we need JOSM software and why we need custom OSM files. Imagine you want to create some objects that do not appear in the real world, or you want to create fields of some specific shape and so on. And right now I will show you how you can add some objects to custom OSM file. In this particular example, I will show you how you can create a new field here. So let's create a new field here. We will need this tool or hotkey A. And now we can create something like here and so on and so on. And we need to close our shape. So it's created. And right now we will need to assign a new tag to this object. Let's select it. And as you can see, there is tags membership section. We'll hit add. And we will create land use farmland. So when you're working with maps4fs and you want to create fields, this is the correct tag for OSM data, land use farmland. Let's add it. And now let's save our file and use it for generation. In the maps4fs, we'll upload custom OSM file, select, and hit the generate button once more. And that's it. The new field was added here. And in the same way, you can create any objects on your custom OSM file. Remember that you can use modder toolbox to fix it if you accidentally broken something. So it's a pretty useful feature, and I will suggest it for everyone. If you want to create a detailed map, let's use custom OSM files for it, and do not mess with OSM community when you accidentally created something wrong. So this is how you can edit OSM data on OpenStreetMap website or using JOSM software locally when working with custom OSM files. And once more, I will recommend use the second approach in the most cases. In case if you have any issues or questions about the tool, I welcome you to join our Discord server and we will discuss it and try to help you. And if you want to support the channel, you will also find links in the description to my Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee accounts. So thank you for supporting the development. See you and bye bye.